Okay, guys, welcome to Project Touch Worldwide. I'm here with Megan today, and we really want to talk to you, hey Megan, about Project Touch Worldwide and what it is and how it can make you money and how it can help you forward, both in your life as well as in your business. We had an awesome presentation yesterday, and I want to talk to you soon about that. But first, let's go a little bit into what is Project Touch Worldwide and why it's so important, right, to us, and why are we making such a big deal of it. To me, Project Touch has made a huge difference in my life. It started years ago when I learned Aroma Touch and made a big difference connecting to myself and to my teenagers who at that point had difficulty. It was a hard time in our lives. And the Aroma Touch, I don't want to go into deeply today, but the Aroma Touch helped us to reconnect in so many ways and turned my life around. And then fast forward about a year and a half later, going to Cape Verde, Africa, and finding Marino and changing so much of childhood trauma with a touch. That truly changed my life. And Project Touch Worldwide came to be, and a couple of months ago, we really started it. And I have loved it. I have loved what it's done for me, what it's done for my family, and now what it's doing to so many people around us. So what is it? It really is the way to connect and heal through the therapeutic touch of essential oils. And that has made a huge difference in my life. And I've seen it happen now in the last couple of weeks when we've had Marino coming over and working with our team. We've even connected more. So we want to bring this touch, and we want to bring it to as many people as we can, that idea that touch and essential oils can truly change lives. And we did that yesterday a little bit too. And I want to go to Megan for a second, because we actually did a presentation where that was so vivid and alive. Megan, you want to share a little about that?
I do, actually. So yesterday we had so much fun. Anna Marie came down here to Norfolk, where I am right now, and we went to an organization. And we were, it was a fun opportunity. It was to go into this organization and talk to all these people. And it was just, there was so much energy in there. But first, let me tell you, I guess, kind of what I told them. And just talk about that, because it was a lot of fun. And let me tell you about Project Touch Worldwide and what it means to me. So I have been privileged to be one of the co-founders of Project Touch Worldwide. And, Anna Marie, she was inspired with this idea. And it's been so much fun and such a blessing to be able to be involved with this and to get to see it from the beginning and to really start seeing it build up. And so Project Touch Worldwide, let me just share my screen for a minute, actually. I want to show you this. So I feel like this actually will be quite perfect, just to give you a little visual of what we're talking about here. But Project Touch Worldwide, we are all about, let's see. All right, can you see my screen? Okay. We are all about connecting and healing through the therapeutic touch of essential oils. So Project Touch Worldwide, just like the title implies, we are all over the world. I mean, this is really cool. Like, we are all the way, like, we're in Hong Kong, we are over in Europe, several places in Europe, we are in Africa now, actually multiple places there too, and all over the United States. And so this is really, truly a worldwide effort. This is a worldwide organization. We have people partnering with us from all over the world, and it's such a fun community. And truly, like it says here, what we are doing is helping people to connect and to heal with the therapeutic touch of essential oils. And as part of that, we use the very most high quality essential oils. We have chosen to partner with doTERRA International, because those are the very best essential oils on the market. Really, you're just not going to find anything better than that. And so we use these very high quality essential oils, best available, that are it's just a beautiful product. I mean, I absolutely love it. And then part of that too is using touch methods that partly has been developed by doTERRA through the Aroma Touch technique. And then also some of our own methods that were developed by one of our team members who was over in Africa, Cape Verde. His name's Marino, and he actually just came over in June and taught us a whole bunch. And it was such a fun month. It was difficult for me. I was like, whoa, like this is really intense. But it was such a beautiful way of learning to connect with people through the healing power of touch. And Anna Marie also has developed quite a bit of it too. And so we have this wonderful system of master's touch going on in our team. But so that's who we are. We are a worldwide team. We are helping people, individuals and families especially. We love working with families and helping families to connect with each other, parents with their children. We love working with couples, helping couples to connect. I actually got to do a little bit of that, and that was truly just really cool. And so we're helping people use wonderful essential oils to manage their own health, to help heal and connect with their family then through touch as well. So it's this combination, and it works so well. And it's a fun community. We provide education. We help people learn how to do that. We're not the type where we're just going to say, okay, here, start using these oils. Here's this wonderful product. Go have fun with it. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to leave you out in the cold. That's not. No, but we are going to walk you through it. And we are absolutely going to teach you how to do that. What is an essential oil, starting with the very basics, and, telling you how to use them, showing you how to use them, working with you, helping you figure out, what is right for your body, because everybody's different, right? And then taking that wonderful product and then using it within this wonderful system of touch, which I don't think I ever realized before just how powerful touch can be. So that's why we call ourselves Project Touch, because touch is such a powerful way to connect and to heal. And then, of course, we're using it with essential oils. So it's a wonderful system. And yesterday, it truly was so much fun presenting this to that group. Sorry, go ahead, Anna Marie.
Yeah. I have one thing real quick. Because,
yes, please.
And it's on this flyer, but I just want to almost just say it for a second before we go into yesterday, because it said, I love this wording here. Before we discovered the touch of essential oils, we all had our own lives with our own problems and our own health concerns. Then came the oils as well as the touch method. And something started connecting us. More and more we became aware of each other and what we needed. Today, this touch through oils is our way of helping men and women, right? Really create connected wellness in their lives. And I love that way of talking about it. I really so much feel that what we're doing nowadays is really connecting men and women to themselves, right? To falling in love with themselves, like I say it, and also to connecting to that wellness in their lives. And like you said, we're doing it worldwide. We're also doing it with a very varied team. Because I don't know if you see the picture underneath of it. That's not all our team. It's some of our team, but it's kind of cool. We're a bunch of very different people, and I love that. And I think that's only going to grow as we're doing more of it, right? But I truly love that piece of it.
As do I. Yeah. And it's a little bit small. So thank you for reading that out, Anna Marie. I appreciate that. And I do love that wording. And it's true. Like, as a group, it's been so cool to see how we've grown and really grown together, especially in the past month. And what's interesting is because we really were all focused on learning touch method over the past month. And I feel like that really brought us together just beautifully as a team. And so that's who we are. We're Project Touch. We're worldwide. And this is what we're committed to doing. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. In fact, it probably never will. It's just only going to keep growing and gaining in momentum. And can you make money with it? Of course. Yes, you can. So like I said a little bit earlier, we chose to partner with doTERRA International because they do truly offer the most high quality products for essential oils and also quite a few other things as well. We'll get into that later, probably in some other video, probably not here. But you can absolutely, so our compensation plan is through doTERRA. And it is a very strong compensation plan. And I believe we'll get to a video in just a moment, but I'll just talk about it for another minute. But this compensation structure is very strong. So in the beginning, there was a little bit of pressure for them to go with binary model, which that's a different model, different compensation plan, which has good money in the beginning, but it doesn't last. So doTERRA actually went with the unilevel structure, which again, there'll be more specifics on it and stuff. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but it's a very consistent structure. And so you have multiple ways of getting paid in doTERRA. There's money in the beginning. That's why they have fast start bonus. And then they also have the power of 3, which is awesome because it's a bonus, but then it's also encouraging you to build to rank, because then once you start to hit those higher ranks, then you start to get into leadership pool bonuses and things. And so there is multiple ways of getting paid with this structure. And really, it's just finding people. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think also related to that, because I think we need more and more leaders with this Project Touch Worldwide. We truly need leaders. We need people to stand up and say, we believe in this, we believe in these oils, we believe in these touch methods. We're going to teach much more about these touch methods in the coming months as well. So if you haven't been able to do it in the last month, please don't feel left out. Marina's going to come back in September, and in the meantime, we are also going to keep on teaching these methods as well, because there's a lot to do with oils, with energy, with touch, and we really want to have leaders come forth in this whole Project Touch worldwide, because we truly need them. Yesterday, I think, was amazing how many people how many people latched onto this principle, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that whole group that we were there at the department, I think the department of aging we were, right, Megan?
Yep, it was a department-wide meeting. It was the entire wellness department. It was very cool.
And they latched onto it, and they really like, wow, what is this? And we're curious. And what got me thinking about it was, there was one lady before I was doing a presentation, and she asked me, well, where do you get your funding? And I'm like, well, we get it through the oils. And it got me to think about, well, how do we, because we're not dependent on funding. Funding requires grants, and a lot of times requires grants and all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what we're going for, actually. That's a lot of work, and I don't really believe that that's the way to go. What I really feel like the compensation model with doTERRA that they have developed is the way to fund Project Touch worldwide. It's a way to get people enrolled and get their own oils and get their own education in the touch method, so they can keep on paying it forward. So this doesn't stay a small group. This actually becomes a truly worldwide, but big movement too, where people love the oils and love the touch and keep on moving with that. So anyway, that's what I really love about it.
I absolutely love that. And so thank you for bringing that up. I think that's a wonderful way of talking about it, that we truly do need leaders, folks. And so if you have that, motivation, if that is your desire, you absolutely can do it here. And you're not alone. This is within a team structure. And so we absolutely provide the training. And yes, Marino is coming back in the fall. And so you absolutely get the chance to learn some wonderful touch techniques from him. Anna Marie is also a gifted instructor in this as well. And she is, wonderful with her energy healing techniques as well. And so it's all part of this wonderful system, and you will have opportunities to learn that. So don't worry. Don't think you're being left off the boat or anything. You'll have a chance. And then also, too, we will teach you all about this, how it works. You will learn how to do this business. And, because it truly is that, we have this wonderful community with Project Touch Worldwide where we're providing education. And that's not just for people outside, that's not just for the individuals and families who just want to know about essential oils. That's for us as a team too. We are constantly educating each other. Tuesday evening. So every Tuesday we have wonderful Tuesday evening calls at 7 p.m. Hope you can come on if you haven't come on before. But just this past Tuesday evening, I was really just wowed by how much information our team has to provide for each other. Like, we did a call on skincare, and I was leading the call, and it was just so cool to have people commenting, being like, oh, hey, I've tried this, and oh, hey, this just took care of this problem, and so I learned some new blends, that I had never tried before. And it was just so cool to see that information. And so we are a community. We are providing education to each other. We support each other in this effort. And, it's a solid model from doTERRA for compensation. And we are not dependent on funding, which is very cool. And so we are able to be self-funded, and to build our business as much as you want. I mean, you really can make this as big as you want. So it's very cool.
Megan, let's go into that. I want to show a video from Emily real quick. And
awesome.
Then we'll tie it back. How about that?
I would love that. And actually at the end, maybe show just that little compensation graph. I can bring that up on Share Success perhaps.
That'd be great.
I think that'd be great. Okay, go ahead.
Now let me actually.
Yeah, bring up the video. I would love that.
Sorry, I need to get it a little bit.
You're fine. It's okay. But yeah, this is Emily Wright from doTERRA. She's, I believe, the director of marketing. Is that correct, Anna Marie?
A lot of other compensation plans. There was a lot of pressure at that time to do a binary. As we studied binaries, we find that there might be good money in the beginning, but it's not sustainable at all. And it's just not good long-term for our wellness advocates. So as we studied different plans, we wanted it to, one, be sustainable, and to truly be able to create residual income for people. We wanted to make sure there was money in the beginning. That's why we have Fast Start. We also wanted to make sure there was money in the middle, which is our Power of 3 structure, which also teaches you to be able to build to rank without really thinking about it. As long as you're building your Power of 3 structure, you're going to build to the ranks that you want to have. We also wanted to create leadership pools that would incent all of our wellness advocates to share ideas, to work together as one, rather than working in silos and creating a competitive spirit that oftentimes you see in other companies. And we're so excited to see that all of those things have worked so beautifully, that our wellness advocates are truly united in a common cause. And that the compensation plan works. It does everything that we expected it to do. As far as payout, it's exactly as we anticipated it to be. So we haven't had to make any changes, which can be brutal to an organization.
Okay. So that's a really short one. I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. Because I think that makes that hopefully that makes sense. Megan, do you have the other one coming up? Do you have the
Which one?
do you have the
Compensation pyramid?
Yes.
I do. Here, let me share my screen and let's go into that, because I think that is a really fun one to look at. That always gets me hyped up, to be honest. So yeah. All right, one moment. All right, do you see it?
There it is. Okay.
Let
So
me
you want to start up by sharing one of them, and I'll share whichever one you want to share. Just go and
go
share.
Share what you like.
Well, you start. You want to start with the fast start bonus?
Sure. Okay. So this one is really cool, and this is paid week. So all right, let me back up a little bit. So when you first enroll somebody in doTERRA, whether it's wholesale or whether it's as a wellness advocate, and they put in their first order and everything, you're going to get a fast start bonus, because you're the one that signed them up. So you're going to get a fast start bonus, and it is paid weekly on new enrollee volume, which this is everything that they purchase for the first 60 days. So it's pretty cool. And so for example, let's say that, this is your enrollment, it's on your level 1, you'll get 20%. So it's pretty cool, so like for a new enrollment kit, like say a basic one like Family Essentials or whatever, you'll get like $20 or whatever. So it seems small, but if you continue to enroll, and if it's a bigger, if it's a larger order, then you'll get more back of that bonus. So it's pretty cool. And doTERRA designed it that way so that you could get some quick money. It's that fast start bonus. So that's fast start bonus. That's one of the first ways to get paid in doTERRA. Want to talk about the next one?
Yeah, I'll talk about the power of 3. So
Okay.
The power of 3 you see next, and if you look at it in the upper graph, you will see that fast start bonus throughout your life in doTERRA will kind of stay pretty much the same. There won't be a lot of growth in there, but it's a really nice way to start, like Megan said. If you look at your power of 3 bonus, that in the beginning is small, it actually will increase. What is the power of 3? Well, it is, for example, you're here at the top, and it's a little blue figure, and there's 3 blue figures underneath of you. What you need to have is at least 100 PV order yourself, 100 product volume, which is in general, if you buy oils, about equal to about $100. And then you have 3 people underneath of you who also need to have that $100 order, okay? Together, you need to have 600. Well, that doesn't add up, right? But most people will actually either buy 125 or 150. We recommend 150. And then you can have also other people next to you who actually make up to that 600. If that's your first level, so you have 3 people underneath of you who do that, and you have that 600 PV volume total, all of you together, you get a $50 bonus. Nice start. Now here it becomes more interesting. If those 3 people do the same thing, right, over here, and you have all these people here, you have a $250 bonus. This one is the most interesting. If those 3 people each do 3 people as well, and all of you guys have that 600 PV volume, you have a $1,500 bonus. That is a wonderful structure. The nice thing about as you're starting to build towards this structure here, you also will be able to go up in rank as well. So it's a very nice way to, I always say, build with 3 or 4 legs and really start putting your focus on building and helping other people enroll. This is not something you do by yourself. This is a team effort from the beginning to the end. You really help your team. You really only need 3 or 4 people up here, and then you start helping them enroll other people. Of course, you can also put people of yourself underneath of that. But the idea is that you actually pay it forward and you help other people getting these bonuses. So, Megan, you want to talk about unilevel?
Absolutely. So unilevel, this is kind of where the bulk of your paycheck will come from. And so the unilevel bonus, this gets paid monthly. And so this is based on your entire team volume. And so it's outside the fast start bonus, which you get that, from just a new enrollee in the first 60 days. And then you also get, your power of 3 bonus, but then this is paid monthly on your overall team volume. And if you look at it here, hopefully you can see it, a little bit small, but it's kind of interesting. If you look at it, so level 1, you get 2%, which is, pretty cool. But you can see that when you get down to level 7, it's 7%. And so what I find really neat about this is that you are encouraged to build further down. So you want to build underneath of your people. You want to help them. You want to encourage them to build. And so what you're doing is you're building a really nice structure there, and you get paid the further down you go, which I think is kind of neat, because I feel like that's encouraging you to build a larger team and help that team grow from there. And so not only are you growing yourself, but you really are helping other people grow at the same time. But this is the bulk of your paycheck in a month. And so, like I said, paid monthly, and it's based on your overall team volume.
Awesome. And then the last one is the leadership bonus. I'm just going to go into it really quickly. You can see the graph up here. So Megan absolutely was right here. This, the green part is the unit level, right? As you go up in rank, it becomes a big part. The other big part is the leadership bonuses, okay? Because they have designed that, for example, all silver, golds, and platinums will get 2%. Actually, there's a newer bonus, which is
elite and actually, so premier now, right?
Yeah, Premier actually now gets a bonus too. So that's really nice. And we need to add that to that graph. But so you, as an elite, you also get a bonus. But 2% of the entire income of doTERRA goes then to all these pieces, and they get different portions of it. I don't want to get too much into the details of that. I just want you to know that as you are growing up in leadership in doTERRA, it really makes a difference. And here you can kind of see average incomes. For example, an elite has 3,000 volume underneath of her, and generally about $300 a month. It's a nice start. It's where you get your oils for free. Silver, that also depends if you have your power of 3. A lot of silvers are starting to have their power of 3 bonus. That's $1,500 bonus. And that's where you can see the really part of a really significant income, right? All the way here to diamond, where you're talking about 17K a month. We're talking 17K a month. That's a really significant income. Some people have done that in a few months. Some people, actually fastest has been a few days, but most people it takes about 1 to 2 years. Again, it can be done in a few months, whatever how much effort you want to put in. Now, why is this important, and why do we actually put such emphasis on it? Because I think Project Touch Worldwide is a way for us to very much easier enroll people, because enrollment is all part of it, and also help people keep on going with LRPs, with monthly orders, with getting into the idea of doing this as a business. There's a lot of fear around selling oils, and the minute you start touching people, that all seems to dissipate. People were so enthusiastic yesterday, and whenever we go, right, people are so comfortable. The minute you start connecting and touching people, right, and really caring about them, a lot of fears about all this stuff about money, intention, and selling seems to dissipate. And so I really truly believe, let's get this off screen, Megan, and talk a little bit.
Yep.
But I really believe that because we are Project Touch, we have such an opportunity to go wherever we want. In the hospital that we're working right now as well, we are introduced as Project Touch. And that's so much more comfortable for people than selling doTERRA oils. No, we are Project Touch. We're bringing therapeutic touch with essential oils to people. The same thing in nursing homes. We've done it in hospices, right? With Special Beginnings. There's so many places we really are doing that right now. And I truly believe that as we embrace that concept more and more and get known for Project Touch worldwide, it will be easier and easier to touch people and to talk to people, and for them to want the oils to improve their lives, because that's what we're almost, of course, what we're all about. Maybe you want to say something more about that? So I really feel like that's significant, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. So, I mean, Project Touch Worldwide, again, we're all about connecting and healing through the therapeutic touch of essential oils. I mean, that's who we are. I mean, really who we are is in our title, Project Touch. So we are all about touching, because it's such a wonderful way of connecting and healing. And so when you use these high quality essential oils in combination with that, it's just such a powerful combination. Like it works. And it's just been really neat to see the changes that have been taking place in my life. I know that I feel so much better all the time now, and my family does. And then to see it happen for other people as well, and then to see us bonding as a team, and then to be reaching out to other people. And I like what you said, Anne-Marie. It's true. Like, a lot of us do have those money concerns. We're like, oh, I don't want to be salesy, or all that crap, and that is crap. So just let it go. But just, go ahead and give someone, a neck massage or something. Like, seriously, it was probably the most fun I had doing a presentation yesterday, because Anna Marie and I were able to team up. We were able to, just like feed off of each other's good energy and really amplify it. And so it was a lot of fun. I encourage you to do presentations in twos, by the way. A lot of fun. But so while I was presenting in the first portion, you know, Anna Marie, she worked on one side of the room and gave neck massages and hand massages and stuff. And it really was cool to see just like the tension, you know, just kind of like melt away from the room, you know, just like, or more so, I guess, to see people wake up and be like, whoa, I'm getting touched today. This is great. You know, because if you think about it, in society, our society, we don't really touch a lot. And so it was neat to kind of break down that barrier. And it just got rid of, you know, any money concerns. And everyone was just like, yeah, I want to do this. Like, it was really neat to see that. And then, you know, and then we switched off and I did the other side of the room. But it was just a lot of fun. And so touch is very powerful. And that's who we are, Project Touch.
Yeah, and I want to share this while we're doing this because so it doesn't have to be hard. So what we had with us yesterday is with these 10 oils, the Home Essentials kit, which that's because that's the one I like to give to people. I'd love them to get the Home Essentials kit in because I think it's one of the most powerful kits that we have with a diffuser in it. And it's the most broadly, there's a lot of oils in there. And then we had deep blue rub because I also love rub. So whatever kit you want to actually give to people to use at home, right? Because when I say give, I really feel like we are giving a gift. Of course, they're paying money for it, but it is a gift that we're giving from our time and these oils and our knowledge and everything we do have. That's another thing, by the way. We do have a 21-day by text every single day, 5 minutes of a video about these oils and about what they do. So we also have that. We educate people. I want you to be aware of that. That's a gift you're giving to people as well. But it was that easy, just having these oils and the deep blue, and that's all we needed to do is to touch and then to touch people and learning to touch more deeply. And I think we'll learn to touch more deeply as we're going in this whole education series we're doing. We're doing 3 touches. We're doing the Aroma Touch hand massage, the Aroma Touch method as developed by Dr. Hill. And then, of course, the Master's Touch, which is something we're actually continuing to develop. Like Megan said, Marino is a big part of it. I'm a part of it. But I feel like we're also, all of us at this point are developing that method. We're really in the beginning stages of that. And I feel like it's a little bit of a deeper touch. We call it M-Touch, Master's Touch. It's a deeper way of connecting with people that requires some education, some more education, but at the same time really is shifting a lot of people in their emotional and physical health. So I feel like we're developing that at this point, which is an awesome place to be, right? So I would say, Megan, do you have anything else to add? I think otherwise I'll wrap it up. But anything?
No, I mean, come try it. You know, come join us because there's plenty of room for development here. Like we said, I mean, we're still pretty new and we are growing, and of course there will always be room for more. But get started now. Like, it's a fun community. So please come join us.
Love it. Thanks, Megan. You're awesome. I like I said, we
So
love
are you.
If you are currently on our team and want to develop more of it, we'd love to do that with you. If you're not on our team yet, then consider joining us because it's awesome. And we are at the infant stages, and that means we're going to grow. And the interest is so profound already within our families, with our friends, but also within things like institutions, like hospitals and hospices and all that kind of stuff. So there is such a room for growth, I think, I know, and it's so exciting for me to do that. So if you're watching this video and somebody has given it, please get in touch with him or her, or of course in touch with us, and we'll get you on the right path. Join us. That's my biggest invitation to you. Join us because it's awesome. And Project Touch Worldwide is a beautiful, wonderful movement. It's changed my life, and it will change.
Feels like a party most of the time. So come join the party.
Perfect. All right, thanks guys. So we'll leave it with that, and we'll talk soon another time.
All right. Bye.